it goes even deeper. It's like a 3-story prison building. Not many people in it as of right now, so that's good. Hopefully it stays that way. Yeah, you guys pass through the City Watch District and then are at the waterfront area. And once you guys cross through, Mio looks around, make sure that again he's not suspicious, but the thing is he's discussing something suspicious, so therefore it does sort of make him suspicious. It's a complicated situation. All right, so anyways, back to the matter at hand. Barnabas is part of a gang called the Prodigals. Really ritzy sort. I'm not sure if they're from Driftweaver's Bay originally, but well, they are now.
Were they elsewhere and then came in?
Basically, I think they're from one of the other colonies. You're telling me they're from Eastwood's Respite? Okay, when you put it like that, smartass.
Dang, criminal underground's really established quickly.
No, it's... Oh, we never explained that to him, did we? Oh, yeah, huh? No, it's... Well, after the Night of Tempest happened, when the Royal Wave came, they sort of consolidated all, or not all, but most of our population. Eastwood's Respite is a harsh colony. And the joint colony we have was in dire straits just in general. Not just in terms of how the town was, but just politically. So what happened when the Royal Wave happened was they rounded up most people and brought them here. So there are some first waivers here that aren't originally from Driftweaver's Bay. And from the sounds of it, these prodigals aren't either. Bingo! Having your entire criminal organization relocated. That's ironic.
Business is a business, even if it's shady as fuck.
Business in a new spot. But yeah, prodigals aren't originally from here. Hit the nail on the head. They showed up, after the Royal Wave happened and stuff like that. But, they're mostly cute themselves. A bit ritzy for my taste, but the other hand did some stuff. Don't really know what, but they had to have their hands in something or else they wouldn't be around anymore. And I guess they're handy enough to pick your pockets for some magic coin.
Apparently quite effectively.
Yeah. Okay.
Question is, how do they know you had it specifically? Or do you think they just checked everyone?
Maybe, or maybe they saw me pick it up. Or
I mean, also,
it is a magic.
Could probably,
it's a magic coin. Yeah.
I got to eventually.
I don't think that's the case. I think what has most likely happened was one of them was at the bar and saw us take it.
Possibly.
Do they operate near the Wayfarer's Fork?
I don't really know, to be honest. Honestly, Wayfarer's Fork is something of like a neutral ground for everyone. That's what I heard. But that being said, you guys were part of a bar brawl last night, so neutral can get.
Yeah. I did have it out looking at it when we were walking.
To be fair, we didn't start it,
then.
but Jesse definitely made it a lot worse. Or better.
Who's Jesse? You.
Friend of ours.
You'll meet her later.
Yeah.
You'll meet her later, I'm sure. Okay.
I can almost guarantee you'll know her when you see her.
Okay. Sounds a bit ominous when you put it like that, but okay.
In a good way.
Ominous in a good way. Yeah, that's not something I normally hear ever. Anyways, how about I show you guys down to the docks, huh? Find that orc friend of yours. Thus, you guys continue. The waterfront itself is basically mostly warehouses. Mostly. Like 90% of it, I would say. 90% of the buildings, rather. Some guard posts and stuff like that. Bureaucracy buildings for any ships. But for the most part, it's warehouses. And that's sort of why it has like those sort of extra nooks towards the City Watch District and the Royal Guard complex, is because like that's just their specific warehouses. Not restricted. Well, in the case of the Royal Guards, that is restricted access. The entire complex and their docks and stuff like that, that is a bit of restricted access. But for the City Watch, it's a bit more loose, simply because like they just don't have as much important stuff. So yeah, you guys continue through the waterfront and then down to the city boardwalk, which is the sort of middle bit there, the middle bit of the ports. The royal docks themselves have like an actual like barrier separating it from the rest of the docks, so you guys can't just walk there. It is guarded. But you know, true to Emil's word, he talks to some people, asks around, gets directions, stuff like that, catches up with some people, and you guys are eventually guided to a ship on the city boardwalk, which is getting offloaded. And you know, you guys didn't really see his face too much during last night's event, and last night's incident, I suppose. But just by stature alone, you can tell that that's the work from last night. Not dressed in armor. If anything, he's like, he just has like just, you know, boots, trouser, you know, shirt off, you know, just open chest. It's hot. Working, carrying a bunch of crates and
It's
stuff.
like the middle of the day.
How hot?
Is he or the temperature?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
It's winter. It's cloudy. It's probably like 70 degrees. Not that bad. But the thing is, it's just a matter of like if you're moving boxes by hand yourself.
Yeah, but what
still gets
about
sweaty.
our? Yeah, what about him though? What are we talking here?
Like 10, 7.
Let me look at his. He has a 16 charisma, so I
Hey.
guess.
Is he working
Hey,
shirtless or has he got that on right now?
Yeah, what are we
I
talking
just-
like?
I just said he doesn't have a shirt on.
Okay.
So
Okay,
so
okay.
with that an 8,
So is he
he
like
certainly
both,
has
or is
a-
he...
he's got a dad bod. A dad bod.
Oh, okay, all right.
But there's,
Well, some
but yeah,
people do that.
by the burdens he's carrying, he's sworn to uphold. You know, there's some muscle there.
Okay, yeah. So that old man strength, dad bod.
Yeah. He doesn't look too old though. He looks like somewhere in his 30s.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah. All right. One giant guy to
Anyways.
another giant guy.
All right,
yeah, your
Rose, go
guys'
ahead and get in there.
It's just that scene with
Word.
Full Metal Alchemist
It's
where they
just-
shake hands.
Twinkle.
Amazing.
Yep.
And then everyone just watches like, what the fuck? But yeah, he's really easy to spot. And you guys can tell by the uniforms of the people like in this immediate vicinity. These are the same two factions that got into a fight last night. Not the same people in the establishment, but the same
groups.
factions.
Yeah.
And there are some times, like, because you guys can see them, because like the docks, there's not like giant walls everywhere, except for the Royal Guard one, but there's not giant walls everywhere. You can see well across it. Like, you know, that's how docks are. They're open air. As you guys are approaching from waterfront down to the city boardwalk to the specific ship itself for the specific half orc, you guys can see like there are some times where I call them disputes in the most like literal sense. In the sense of like two people are having like a dispute of interest, not in the sense of like people are like, you know, fucking fist fighting or something like that. That would be pretty funny though. There are some times where some disputes happen between the two factions, and which that this half orc individual immediately sits down out of the way from any other people carrying stuff, sets down what he's doing, goes over and sort of intermediates whatever the talks, and then, you know, stuff gets sorted, and then everyone goes on their merry way. He goes back to the moving boxes, and then the two people or three or however many people involved in the dispute go back to whatever they had to do.
But he doesn't like try to intimidate them and scare them into like not fighting because he'll kick their ass. He like genuinely
No.
talks them out.
He goes over, and you know, you could see It seems that all the dock workers here like just sort of they acknowledge his presence, but they don't seem like intimidated by him. They don't seem cowed by him or anything like that. They just sort of note that he's there.
Mm.
Yeah, right. So he's just like, wow, look at him go. Wait, we've been watching him for a long time now.
I mean, we've had to walk down the docks. And you guys didn't want to go fast, so I don't know, take in the ocean air. Whatever. They were on the ship for 5 months. I don't think they need more ocean air. That's fair point. But whatever. There he is. I'm gonna chill nearby.
Cool.
All right.
Emil has left your party.
As he's taking off, she gives him like 2 gold as like a bonus for the knowing the guy, the other one. I can't think of words right now.
Yo, the bad.
Barnabas.
Nah, that's all good. Honestly, 3 gold is way too much to just bring you guys to the docks. So
why is no one accept my generosity?
because someone already gave stuff too, and he holds up the 3 gold pieces that Vera gave,
Eh.
one in between each fingers.
Still, I do appreciate that.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, now we're good.
Walks off in this. He's nearby. If you guys want to ever call him, like he's well within reachability.
All right. Well, should we go over and say hi?
We should.
You
And
guys
to
first.
not bring up him fighting things last night.
Varric, are you sure Emil is not a criminal?
I mean, there's something there.
Pretty sure. Not 100% though.
Okay, I don't want to accuse anyone, but logically it doesn't add up.
Okay.
From the looks of it, he might have had something in the past.
Okay, let me explain to you like this. I was a courier too. It's you hear rumors about people when you deliver stuff. It's sort of part of just being in the city, constantly hearing the crowds. Sometimes the rumors you think are true, sometimes they're not. And sometimes you want to try to find out if they are. So you do some small talk with the people you deliver to and you find out how true things are. No, I wasn't a courier for that long, but even I got that. Emil's been a courier ever since the beginning. I'd say if I were to... He's a damn good courier, too. If I were to try to ask any 2 people in this town who to talk to, where to go, it'd be him or Charlotte.
Oh. Well, that's actually great news then. We can ask him about Ian whenever we're done.
Honestly, he might have seen Ian. That being said, Emil isn't the sort of person to go out to people when they're in a daze like that. He stays on the job.
And this is relatively adjacent to his job.
I did pay him.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, me and Emil go back. Anyways, enough about our past. Why don't you guys go talk to your mysterious orc friend, huh? My bad.
I just
Half orc.
okay. I just needed to connect the logic there.
Yeah, no, I get it. Listen, I don't keep tabs on Emil 24/7. If it does do criminal stuff, I don't know about it, but I'm not exactly his nanny.
Also, if you're doing criminal stuff, I think part of the thing is to not get caught.
That feel when Emil is actually a level 17 assassin rogue.
He's been murdering everyone, but fucking... that's a bad joke. Never mind.
Ratesy goes to sleep. Been asking too many questions.
Death strike!
Oh god.
So yeah. Anyways.
Oh yeah, we go up to the orc.
Yeah.
Half orc.
He's in the middle of setting down a big like crate about as it's like it's it's a cube about as wide as he is, and he's a pretty wide-shouldered individual. And you guys can hear from the clanking as he sets it down, not like, but just from like whatever's inside it is metallic, and metals tend to be heavy. So he's a tough old bastard. He's a large lad. Again, he's just slightly shorter by like I don't know half a head or so of Mitzi. So nonetheless, he commands a certain presence.
Yeah, he has like an aura about him.
One that protects, one might say. Anyways, yeah, he sits it down. He turns around as like he spots you, Chief of Already. Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
right. Sorry. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
I believe we found something of yours.
You hold up the pin, I'm assuming, the brooch.
Yes.
Oh. Thank you. He takes it very gingerly, very gently.
Right. See, like, he's like, yes, here you go. And like, subconsciously holds on to it tighter than he thought.
Relax your fingers. It's fine. You can let go of the thing.
Oh,
You can
right.
do it.
Yes. Here you go.
My apologies. I did not mean to intimidate you.
Ah, yes, of course. We noticed you dropped it and wanted to return it.
I did not drop it. I set it aside. But thank you for returning it. He's like thinking himself.
Is
Sorry. Please speak.
there a reason you dropped it?
I. Before I get to that, let me apologize. I did not mean to drag you into the things that happened last night.
Oh, no, do not worry. It was Jesse who dragged us into it.
Honestly, yeah, he's
Abigail,
entirely right.
Yeah, that's
Like if you weren't there, it was gonna
Abigail.
start anyways.
Yeah, she was kind of the pot stirrer, I think, more
It's
than
just
anything.
instead of insulting you, it probably would have been me.
Yeah.
He shakes his head. No, my actions last night, they did further how it ended. And for that, you have my apologies.
For that, you have her forgiveness?
Thank you. And you have my thanks for returning this. And he just sort of like closes his grip around it very gently.
Yes, I believe you said you failed someone and dropped it.
Again, I did not drop it. I set it down.
Just left it on the table. Yeah. Oh shit.
My mistake.
It's not.
What does it connect to?
I do not know.
It's not exactly our business, especially since you don't really know us. But are you okay? Just very perturbed after last night.
Last night I lost my temper.
It happens.
Yes, it may, but whether or not it does or does not happen is irrelevant. Last evening did not have to end the way it did. But it did. And I did not help prevent it. I helped cause it. I lost my temper. I strayed from my path.
So what's your path per se then?
He opens his mouth to say something, but then you hear someone shout out, calling to him. Mr. Tharbium! Yes! Can you help us with this? This thing's really, really fucking... A guy from behind. Don't swear. Ow. Really fracking heavy.
He's trying so hard.
I mean, good cover up, I guess.
At once.
Oh,
He looks at you, he holds out a hand.
Grab it. I can forgive you, but the rest of them, I don't think they're ready yet. Perhaps you could find it over dinner tonight.
Mr. Tharbium! Yes! Wait here, I will be back. He quickly walks off.
Bye.
In case you're wondering how to spell his name.
Thank you.
Tharbium.
Okay,
Nope.
I don't think I was in the ballpark. When you add apostrophes in. Wait, what? Oh, fuck yeah. I actually did spell it right. I just didn't put the apostrophe for obvious reasons of what the fuck? Why'd you throw an apostrophe in there?
Because Nevros.
Fair enough. If I could spell that in this. There we go.
It also sounds really similar to Artyom, which is the main protagonist from Metro.
Yeah.
Artyom! Fucking Pavel in that game. What an asshole. He betrays you. Meanwhile, Pavel in this game, good guy.
I'm about to say, it's like, was he secretly gonna murder us? What the fuck?
No, Pavel in this game's good.
Yeah.
Pavel in that game's an asshole. He's the reason I didn't get the good ending, because I keep wanting to kill him.
The one exception.
The little kid you have is like, oh, so killing people is okay. Good to know. So at the end of the game, he lets you guys die.
Aww.
As opposed to you have to... yeah, that's exactly how you get the good ending in Metro Last Light. You have to forgive all three people. And Pavel's the last one. And I'm like, you motherfucker. You got me fucking tortured and poisoned and drugged. I really don't fucking like you. And then you die.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Haha, just kidding. Metro Exodus, you survive a explosion of an entire train. Don't ask how.
Basically, fuck it.
Yeah, the Metro series, the canon endings are really weird. But yeah. So that's how you spell his name, Tharbium. Tharbium.
Yeah, I look back to Varric after realizing what I did. He's like, and he kind of shrinks a little. If that's okay, that is.
Oh, I'm not sure if I have enough ingredients tonight to make food for this many people. We can go out somewhere though.
Should we go back to Wayfarer's Fork, or would that be tacky? That'd be bad.
I personally wouldn't mind. The Wayfarer's Fork is the best place in town.
Yes, but also considering last night and not exactly
Going back to the scene of the crime kind of thing.
Maybe we could get it to go.
Yeah, we get the food there, then we get back.
I'm 100% sure that Billy wouldn't mind. And also, if Tharbium is sorry, then he can apologize directly.
Yeah. It's mostly Tharbium I was thinking of. Billy doesn't seem to much mind, which is very generous of her.
Billy is... she has the patience of a saint, truly. You're welcome. About a couple of minutes passed.
Anyways.
You guys... It's a peculiar sight. It takes 3 people on one end and 1 Tharbium on the other.
Man, this guy's fucking huge.
He's very strong. To be fair, the 3 guys aren't bodybuilders themselves. It's just that they're normal build. But yeah, they're carrying this. It's I don't know how to describe. It's it shows up in Asian movies and stuff. It's oh, the emperor is in his own little carriage, and it's carried
yeah.
like the coffin carriers, in that one meme. It's
yeah.
It's two rods and then a big box. Yeah, they're carrying something in that style layout. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, so he's holding on one end, and then the 3 guys are holding on to the other end.
Is Emil around?
He's around, but he's not like in the conversation.
Yeah, he's off doing his own thing.
He's like chilling, sitting on a crate somewhere, kicking his feet in the shade. Basically just waiting for when you guys are done.
I feel as though he would know who that's for. Did someone important come into town recently?
I'm sure a lot of nobles came in.
There was an entire wave of people, so it could be pretty much anyone.
Right, but that important?
Hey, Emil!
Huh? Hey, don't ish. I'm up. He jumps off and walks over, or jogs over.
Get over here.
Hey, if you have a question,
Yeah,
I was just asking.
You guys have, what's up? You guys finished talking to your work friend?
He's gonna stop back over in a sec.
Sort of, yeah.
Alright. What's up?
Well, first, would you like to go to dinner tonight?
So forward.
I know.
You're maybe where was the back of his neck. Yeah, you guys seem like a really charming bunch. You in specific, big guy, but I sort of got a girlfriend already.
Good for you.
Don't break our hearts
Abigail
like
is
that
just
so
like-
quickly.
Abigail is just like doing the thing where she's covering a smirk with her hands, trying not to laugh out loud.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, she can come too.
He wasn't asking
He
you
op-
out.
he
We're
opens
planning.
his
mouth.
Yeah.
He looks at Abigail and Barrick. And Barrick's just like face palming. And
Smirky
Abigail's
face.
just like, Abigail's like, yeah, she's like barely holding back. Okay, haha. Sure. I get off shift at sundown. You're not covering
Even
anyone
more
else's night
timid.
shift. You're not covering anyone else's shift.
Not currently.
I'm ready to collapse. As always.
Even more timidly. If that's okay too.
Aw.
You don't have to keep asking. It's fine. But so you guys really just call me over here to ask if I want to get food with you guys later?
Oh, right. No, other thing.
Right, okay.
You see the big carrying device over there?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that's called. It's a,
But you've like seen it before, right?
yeah, it's something for nobles.
Yeah. Do you?
Those poles. Oh, there we go. The poles can actually like, retract out from the little rings that connect to the box.
That I was wondering how they don't make that just like completely just in the way all the time.
No, it's usually some reinforced beam or something that goes through. But yeah, what's up? You didn't really call me over here to ask me out for food and ask what that is, right?
No, Raitzy was curious if you happened by chance to know who that would be affiliated with typically.
Find out. I'm sure one of the guys around here knows. Want me to find out? Wait, why do you guys want to know?
Yeah, that's actually a
I'm
good question.
curious.
Yeah.
Just, curiosity,
I
I,
mean,
suppose.
I think we
I've
might
heard worse
just be a
reasons.
little nosy.
I've heard worse
Yeah.
reasons. Give me a sec.
Hmm.
Hey, Carl!
Carl.
Yes.
Default
He
name.
comes back from the fucking first
Carl the
campaign.
second. Thank you very much. Carl the second.
Gotcha. It's a son.
Carl the second.
Carl.
Carl
the
Jr..
Second.
Yeah, Carl Jr. Oh yeah, that's right. It wouldn't be the second unless there's a third. Then it's just junior and senior. You're right. You're 100% right. Yeah, he goes
Carl
talks to the mysterious Carl. Carl the dog
Jr.
worker. Yeah, Carl Jr. comes back.
Burger maker.
Somehow the line of Carl's always bumped into one of our player characters, and they're the giant one.
I didn't even think of that joke. Oh my god, you're a genius. I didn't even think of the connect because Carl's Jr.
God.
That's genius.
Oh, Carl's Jr. now. Is there one new play? Can I DoorDash that?
Should. And when he comes back, they don't really know. Some noble lady, yes.
I mean, honestly, I don't know what else I expected there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys around here don't really get paid to figure out who the stuff they're holding is, or who the belongings they're holding belong to. You guys see Tharbium returning. Oh, he's coming back. You want me to duck out or?
I mean, like,
No, you'll
do
have
what
to
you
get to know him
want.
eventually. He's coming to
Well.
dinner too.
Okay, cool. Wait, I'm not gonna question anything.
He
Sorry,
was in
Bram
the
comes
bar
back.
fight last night, by the way.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Nice.
it was
Yeah.
cool. Don't mention
Awesome.
it.
Eh. Sorry about that. Yeah, this box very heavy. What were we talking about? You can tell he sort of remembers what you guys are talking about.
Hmm.
You guys can tell.
I believe you just volunteered to come to dinner.
Ah, yes. I will be helping here until sundown. Yes. How did you know that? That's the usual work schedule for most stuff. Hi, I'm Emil, by the way. Thorbium.
Him and his girlfriend are also coming to dinner.
Oh, good. More the merrier. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause we're just a merry old bunch, aren't we?
Best friends. Best friends.
My apologies. I never got your names.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I am Raithy.
Where's he? Wait.
What's
Your name
up?
is very peculiar.
Ah, it was given to me by Nevros I met.
Mm. Given to you. Do you know what it means?
I have yet to understand their language completely.
Would you like me to tell you?
I would be happy to hear.
Why are you making this sound so ominous?
In common, it translates literally to outsider.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh,
Mm. When they gave you this name, was it personal or yelling?
at first yelling, but then from a
God.
distance.
Mm. Mm.
That, yeah, it would make sense then. Yeah, that kind of clicks.
Are you attached to this name?
Not anymore.
No.
You should have
Oh no.
new name. Mm. He points at the brooch. You've heard it. You've felt it. Yes.
It's what led us here to you. Emil did the rest of the work, though.
It's just whatever. It can give you a new name. It will give you a new name. Better name.
Oh. Is that how you got yours?
No, but he gestures at it. May I see it?
Of course.
Do you hand it back, holding on to it tight still, or?
No, he almost drops it when he gives it back.
Got it.
Good job.
Nice catch.
But there's gotta be an in-between here, and you're gonna find it eventually.
He like taps it, like he holds it in between his index finger and his thumb, and just sort of taps it against his head. It's almost like he's meditating. A few moments pass, and then he opens his eyes. He presents it back to you. You keep this.
He starts to lunge for it quickly. Oh, are you sure?
He nods he looks very serious, really solemn. Good deeds should be met in kind. And this class has saved me from many dangers, physical and spiritual. It'd do the same for you. May give you new name and proper purpose.
Then I will hold on to it for now.
No, it is yours. He gets a smile on his face. I do not need it anymore.
Oh, that's wonderful.
At least I hope I don't. Only time will tell.
You found a more fitting life?
No. But we will see if I can stay to my life. The way I want. Anything else you guys want to ask him?
I think we're good till dinner.
Yeah.
Should we tell him our names?
Oh yeah, we've only gone through.
We got Raitzy and then we kind of
Okay.
stopped there because we had a minute.
Oh.
The rest of you. What are your names?
Rosalina.
I'm Thea. Oh, you first, Mary.
No, you go first.
Thea.
I thought your name was Rose.
Rose is short. My family has a tradition of having like nicknames that are all kind of plant-based, and Rosalina, Rose, you know.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Highly ironic
Okay.
because of how much I don't like plants. What were we saying?
Well, do not let me keep you, and I must get back to work. Are you an expeditionary? Why are you working down here anyways? Oh, because those that were arrested last night could not come to work, so I take their place.
Oh my
Oh.
god, you're so nice.
That's quite the good deed.
Really?
You've done there.
Huh.
Wait, hold on. Are you gonna keep the pay or are you gonna give it to them?
Why would I keep the pay? It's not my job.
Oh my god, you're so nice.
No, but you're doing the work.
The repentance is my work. It is my pay, too.
Oh, you're just a very nice person. I'm suddenly feeling very guilty.
Abigail whispers to Varric. A half-orc knight in shining armor. Or lack thereof.
I don't have anything to do for the rest of the night. I would gladly help you.
No. That is fine. It is not your burden. It's mine.
It is now.
If you insist. He looks past you guys and just sort of stops.
Well, let's see. Rose turns around to try and see what he's looking at.
You see someone that's approaching you guys. She looks immensely out of place. You can tell by the signets and insignias, rather, on her that she is of the Royal Guard. You can also tell that by the colors.
Big and important.
She has near white blonde hair, just kept back in a really long strand ponytail. Leather coat covering you can see bits of her half plate sticking out from sleeves, trousers, stuff like that. And she's approaching you guys. As she approaches you guys, you can see her fishing in a coat pocket, fishing out for something. And then As she gets to you guys, she pulls out the thing that she was looking for. It's a crest. You guys probably haven't seen this ever in person. Most people don't have cause to see it in person. It's a Royal Guard Inquisitor badge.
Ooh.
Oh.
This is like the fucking FBI?
I like that Oli's immediately. Yeah, thanks.
It's a Royal Guard Inquisitor. I'm fucking out.
Welcome back, O. She simply flashes the badge at you guys. That's good. She simply flashes the badge at you guys. Hello. I've been informed that you all were present at the Wayfarer's Fork last night. Is this correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Might I ask you some questions? You can tell by the way she asked that it's not a question.
It's I'm gonna ask you questions.
It's a formality.
Quick, Emil, run! She knows.
Ah, shit, the fuzz!
She'll never catch you. She's wearing armor.
I wasn't, ma'am. Can I go? She looks him up and down. Go, no, but you can step aside. Good enough for me. You like takes like you step
Out of
paces
the
away.
fighting range.
She puts away the badge, like she like pins it back on, like over her heart, essentially underneath the jacket or coat, rather. So, since you're all so willing to answer some questions, let me begin. What were you all doing at the Wayfarer's Fork last evening?
Initially, just enjoying food.
Yeah, just sort of relaxing after all the paperwork and stuff.
She looks at the rest of the group, which is basically only played by O and then the NPCs, but, you know, O's response is important. If he's able to respond, that is.
Yes, I was there actually learning more about my friends.
Really? We were telling about the town. She looked at Tharbin. Oh, I was,
He wasn't
Just-
affiliated with us.
I have reports to say otherwise. Mr. Tharbin, was it? Yes. What were you doing at the Wayfarer's Fork last evening? I was talking with a friend. We were just getting settled. First day on land. Yes, don't I know it? Like, she gets like basically like a notepad and begins like writing stuff in it.
I would kind of like look to Varric, like, yeah, I mean, he's gonna. I'm unaware of what your position is.
She like stops writing and looks up. My apologies. Allow me to make it perfectly clear. She puts like closes up the notebook or notepad and holds a pencil in her hand. I am a Royal Guard Inquisitor, one of relative few in this entire colony. I will ask questions, and then depending on how you answer those questions, I may or may not dish out punishment. Not personally, maybe personally. Who knows? It depends on how you answer the questions.
Then I take it would be unacceptable to ask you to join us for dinner?
Oh god.
You can see out the corner of your eye, right? See Varric do like a glacially slow. It's like Stewie from Family Guy, like slow turn to look at you.
I pictured exactly that.
Hey, here's the thing. Inappropriate
Wait, hold on.
timing.
Stewie, Family Guy.
What?
What is he doing?
There you go. I know exactly the line Brian just said too. It's when Chris got bullied in school by the kid with the upside down face, and then Brian says, "Yeah, this whole incident has really turned his life upside down face." And then he stops and then Stewie's just like, "Bitch, like excuse me." I remember that line specifically because then the dad of the kid with the upside down face, he's like, "Well, it's no matter of mine if it turned your kid's life upside down face." And he just says the same thing back. Old school Family Guy is a treat.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, that's Varric. You know, bribing an officer of the Royal Guard is illegal.
Oh God.
He genuinely didn't mean it like that. He's just
No,
not used to
Varric.
societal
No.
norms.
He didn't mean anything by it, I swear.
Yes, it must be my mistake. I thought bribes were only when they were trying to secure a transaction in an unscrupulous way.
Went on persuasion roll.
I mean, that's
Yeah, one second.
accurate.
From Rose.
Oh, me? Oh.
Yeah. You're the one that says, you're the one trying to defend him. But
Boop.
it's the first one, too.
Not really great.
I mean, mine's a 1.
Wait a minute.
I'm in training funk persuasion. Really wish I was right now.
Yeah, no, you're better at me.
You can roll again. Roll again. We'll say it was with advantage because you have like 2 people. The other 2 people that are actually present for the party trying to help you.
Place your bets. Gotta be a 7. Nope, it's 9.
Oh.
No, it's worse. Right.
Does O have any more luckies left?
She squints.
I do not.
Ah, okay.
She squints and just gives you like it's a real like soul penetrating look. Like it really does feel like it's judgmental. Not in like a prejudice sense, but like more in a literally judgmental sense. The chain goes the game goes to jail.
The game.
That's called the chain.
God.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
I'll overlook it this once. Back to my questions. So you're all at the Wayfarer's Fork for assorted camaraderie reasons last night. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. She opens up the notebook or notepad rather, continues writing it. Is there anybody that you knew in the establishment that is not present currently? Someone else that was at the table with you?
Yes.
I had a companion with me, as I was saying. Her name? I do know it's a woman. I have reports. What was her name? Luxury. Sure. And how do you spell that?
She's back.
And how do you spell that? Oh, your phone camera again.
Cam.
Immediately.
You can bring your pocket.
He's yelling at his phone if he came in here. There he goes.
Brilliant.
I
Yeah,
just said I'm so happy.
It's your dealer.
she's a bit different in this campaign, but you guys will meet her,
Aw, man.
I'm sure.
That's right, probably.
Lexuri. Thank you. And for all of you, you guys' minds all collectively flash to absolutely trashed and sad Jesse.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
We had a companion named
Wait,
Jesse that was with us.
Was Lena also technically there?
Technically, Lena wasn't. She wasn't a part of like your table, technically.
And also, she kind of stayed out of the whole thing, so like.
Who else was with
Yeah,
you?
no, I was just trying to name drop her.
Jesse.
Good cred.
She was with us as well.
Just wait a minute.
Oh, you know who I'm talking about, don't you?
I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, glasses, finger guns, horns.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were all familiar, and now it makes a bit more sense. Okay. Which means that you, and she points a pencil at you, Ritzy, you were the one the director told us to train with. Okay. Well, is any consolation of you, that's a good sign, I suppose. That or it means you're all very deceptive, in which I won't take kindly to. Regardless, my next question. During the incident last night, what was your involvement? How would you describe your involvement, rather?
Yeah, this isn't like me waiting to go last. This is Ratesy specifically being quiet.
Oh, okay, good. Noted.
I suppose I mostly hid behind a bar and tried to blind people, I guess.
You tried to blind people.
So they would
You can
stop
do that?
fighting. Yeah, it's a spell. It just lowers your senses so they can't really. It makes them harder to,
She's,
do
like,
the
writing.
fighting. I've never been in a bar fight before. I didn't know what the general rules for bar fight. I'll do that in like quotation marks are.
I mean, it's a bar fight. There's not exactly rules, but that was probably a smart call. Stay out of it.
Yeah.
And
I
you?
mean,
So, not
Let it be known, if you lie to me and I catch you lying, the punishment is worse.
Oh, I wouldn't lie to an officer. So I definitely threw several stools at people trying to... I would say trying to calm down the fight. I was more or less just in it for the entertainment. I was definitely inebriated at the time.
Drunkenness is not an excuse from the law.
I know.
And you? She looks at you, Ratesy, as the last one. Well, last one of the party.
He just like looks down. I abandoned my team.
What do you mean?
Us, the ones that work under Jesse.
Yes, I get that you abandoned them. What do you mean? Did you hide?
I got scared and ran away.
Writes more. And you two? She looks at Abio and Varric. Oh, no. I just sort of hung out with my cousin. You might know her. Yes, I know who your cousin is, unfortunately. The tagline of unfortunately.
Counter.
yeah.
That makes your life a lot more complicated.
Nah, I shouldn't say unfortunately, but her involvement in last night's bureaucracy was not... Well, it certainly didn't streamline the process. So you're with her. Yes. And you? Same as well. And you... She looks at Thorbium. I fought extensively. Mm-hmm. All right. One of my final question, or one of my final at least. Who do you believe responsible for the incident last night? I was. Varric does the thing again where he turns slowly. Allow me to finish. Sorry. She stows away the pencil, puts away the notepad. Don't get me wrong, you expeditionaries will be held to the extent of the law as dictated by the City Watch and potentially the Expeditionary Force's internal tribunal. That being said, that is not my concern. My concern is between the two other groups in the bar last night. The ship's sailors of the Signatory, as well as Driftweaver Bay's own public dock workers. These are both royal endeavors, and as such, they are under our purview. So, I'll ask quite simply, which of those groups do you believe most responsible? I'm not saying that one side is clear of blame, but nonetheless, I will ask which one you guys think has the chiefest of blame.
In truth, I think ignorance was the root of the problem.
I agree, yes. I worked with them all day today. They are seen eye to eye now. Now is not my question, it is then. And you will answer my question.
There were instigators on both sides, so I don't think there's exactly one side to blame.
As I said, I'm not asking you to clear blame from one side. I'm asking you which of the two sides is chiefest in holding it. I'm not saying 100% to 0. It could be 60, 40, 55 to 45, 51 to 49. I don't care. There is a majority. So, which side was it? Bum, 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 bum.
None of us have an answer because all of us genuinely think it's just like, it's fucking even.
I mean, there were the guys that started beef with you and Jesse Rose, if you remember who they saw. They were.
Garth wasn't there for that part.
Oh, you weren't there for that part.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I saw you tried to start beef with you. It was. I think it was the. Wait a minute. I put it written down.
If we have to pick a side, I would say potentially the dock workers, along with other first waivers, were making more of a push.
Oh yeah, there was the two.
Daxon and Dalton.
That's it. Yeah, they were being.
Oh yeah.
I have
annoying.
reports for them. As I said, matters of expeditionaries will be handled independently of my own investigations. I'm not asking for them.
I think Racing just like kind of like start breathing a little bit quick. Like first wave.
I genuinely believe neither side should bear the brunt of punishment. Like you can tell, like that sort of like non-answer annoys her immensely.
I mean, they were both biting back pretty hard. It's kind of hard to tell.
Don't make me reiterate myself.
Well,
If I were to cast my vote, I would say the signatory sailors. They picked a fight with one of their own. Second waiver to second waiver, after all. Just like writing this all down again.
Yeah, Racing just like makes like this so stupid face.
I'll throw my lot in Abigail's as well. It's ironic, first wave came into your guys' defense.
Yeah, I think it was second waivers that started it with Jesse and Rose, so.
Just like a Fina, like, the fuck?
Well, the reason they started shit with you is because you guys were antagonizing them on the way over. Albeit not intentionally, but it still happened.
That's all I got.
So Tharbium is much to the Inquisitor's absolute annoyance. Neither, or both, I guess. Abigail and Varric, fuck, I'm getting tired, are anti-second waiver, and it sounds like they're 2 votes of anti-first waiver.